Readers Entertainment Radio presents Booklights with your host, author Lisa Kessler. Booklights, where we're shining a light on good books.
Hello, everyone. Can you believe it's December? What? How? Where did this year go? Anyway, we're to December, and this is the month of all of the Christmas books. I'm so excited, and it's super fun because to kick off the month, my friend Mia Heintzelman is here, and she is fantastic. If you've never read her before, I'm going to read her bio so you can get to know her, but she has a really fun holiday book out that you can read right now. So, Mia Heintzelman is a polka dot wearing horror and romance movie lover who always has a book and a to-do list in her purse. She writes fun, unforgettable, more than just laughs romance about strong women and men with enough heart to fall for them. When she isn't writing fictional happily ever afters, she is reading, playing board games, or eating sweets. She currently lives in Las Vegas, Nevada with her husband and 2 children and their brand new dog. You can meet Mia at her website. I did put a link to her website right there on Blog Talk, so if you're listening live or if you're listening later, head over there, check out her adorable covers, and definitely sign up for her newsletter. So without any further delay, you there, Mia?
I'm here. Thank you for having me, Lisa.
Yay! Well, you have a new holiday book, Olive and Pearl's Christmas Detour, which sounds super fun. You want to tell everybody why they should go grab it today?
Yes. I mean, the number one thing about it that's the best, I mean, yes, it's spicy and it's romance and that, but there's Christmas magic in this one, which I think sometimes we lose a little bit of that as adults. So it's good to have a little bit of magic back in the book.
Yes, I love that.
I forgot to tell you what it's about. That's the reason why. But what it's about is 2 best friends who are supposed to be taking a holiday getaway to the Maldives. And Christmas magic gets in the way, and they end up separated. One ends up in Seattle on a houseboat, if that sounds familiar, and the other one ends up on a beach with the guy who fired her from her job.
Ooh, awkward.
Yeah. I mean, it's that one's really funny because it's forced proximity and it's just a hot mess because, you know, you kind of hate this person because I have no livelihood because of you. But then he is sort of cute and you sort of crushed on him for a while. So, and you're in the Maldives on a gorgeous private island. So that helps.
Does he realize he made a huge mistake in firing her?
It really wasn't his decision. It was a higher-up's decision, but he kind of feels like, okay, she can't really run from me on this island. So, I mean, if there's a chance for us, you know, he's not going to force it or anything, but if there's a chance, this is the place. You know, she's not going to be ignoring him here.
Right. Well, I was going to ask, what was the inspiration? Because you have a co-author on this book, right? So how did that all come together?
Okay, so I have this friend, Eve Casey. She's awesome, too, and she writes all these really cool books and everything, and her books are extra steamy. But, you know, she was like, I really have an idea of something magical. Do you want to write with me? And I was like, okay. So then she's like, I'm writing the story. When I'm done, I'll let you read the story, and then we can connect the 2 stories. So it's not, you know, interlinked like Love. It's kind of more like Love Actually, where there's 2 separate stories going on, but they're related to each other. So it's not like we wrote one story. So there's Olive's story where she ends up in Seattle on a houseboat with her childhood crush after her plane gets rerouted. And then Pear is my story, and she is Marion Maldives, and that's the one where she ends up with Hollis on a plane, which is a day-long flight to the Maldives, and she's kind of stuck there with him. But it helps that he's hot.
Cute. How did you guys come up with their cute names, Olive and Pear?
Well, Olive was hers, and I mean, I was looking for a name, and I was going to choose Pearl, which I think is funny because you said Mia's new book, Olive and Pearls, which is so funny because her name was going to be Pearl, but when I sent it to Eve, autocorrect changed her to Pear. And I was like, you know what? This time, autocorrect, you're not in the wrong. I kind of like the idea of olive and pear. Kind of sounds cool. So, autocorrect did me a favor this time.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that I put the L back in.
Yeah. But I love it.
So, have you ever been to the Maldives? Did you get to write it off for book research?
I mean, that would have been a dream, but no. I did a whole lot of Google
Dang
research, and I went to a lot of resort websites. Google Earth is your friend. I mean, I feel like I've been to this resort. I would know it. I would know the flight, how long it takes to get there. I would know everything about it, but I have not been there, unfortunately. But
oh, dang. Well, yes, definitely bucket list. Would you go at the holidays or a different time of year?
I would go a different time of year because for me, Christmas really feels like I want the snow. I know people who live in the snow are like, please give me the sunshine, take all the snow away. But for people who don't really live in the snow, you want that cold weather and feeling snuggly with hot chocolate and fluffy socks, So
well,
I
know that. Well, I was going to say, I know that Las Vegas is, usually hot desert, but the last couple of years, my friends in Vegas have been posting, like, snow pictures and stuff. It's been cold there the past couple of winters, right?
It's true. It does get cold here. I mean, it's cold right now. It is frigid outside, but no snow this year. We did have some, I think it was either last year or the year before last. We get snow every once in a while, so it's not that we, we don't get it, but it would be nice just to feel that winter wonderland feeling,
Right. Well, what was it sounds like Eve came to you with the, idea, but what was the inspiration for your half, for your story?
Okay, so I did not want to have another breakup because I had literally just finished one book where it started out where she was brokenhearted. And it's like, oh, my God, how many people are all romances going to have to start with somebody who's brokenhearted? So I didn't want that. So I didn't also want to kill anybody. So I was like, no death in the family. And I'm like, why else would she be going to the Maldives? And why is she sad? Because Eve's character had said she was sad. Why is she sad? And so I was really digging. And then I was like, okay, if she lost her job, that would be a reason that you really want to get away because you want to get a fresh start and that kind of stuff. But then who was she going to be? With some rando she met on a plane or, and it's a novella, so it has to be pretty quick. So then I just came up with this idea that if she'd lost the job, and who's the worst person to have to be with during that time is probably the person who fired you. So I started there, and everything kind of grew from that.
I love that. And and for readers who are listening, novellas are kind of funny for romance because for romance writers can fall in love in a novella length. They almost always have to know each other, or there has to be a prophecy, or there has to be because we have so few words to make that all happen. And I don't know if, if readers know how we lament over it, trying to figure out, well, how can they fall in love this fast?
Exactly, because the pacing has to be right.
Right.
And it's like, it's so hard sometimes. Either that or they met on page 1 or they met last week or something.
Right.
It's so hard to figure that out.
Yes, for sure. Or it's somebody that they once knew, a high school person or, we have to come up with creative ways to make novellas work so that we have enough page time to, make it believable.
That's exactly right.
I was going to ask you if you had fun on the co-writing adventure. Are you thinking about doing that again?
Oh, man. Well, not anytime soon. I had so much fun because it's awesome to try to build your character out of somebody else's story. So they're mentioned like a side character in somebody else's book, and you have to give them a whole world and a life and a love and a background, all these things. So that part is super fun. I probably won't do it again for a while because my plate is super full. I have to write 4 books, actually 5 books.
Oh, my gosh.
By next year. So yeah,
Woo!
I don't really have any time to add anything additional at this point, but I would love to in the future.
Okay, so it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was, and Eve's great.
Oh, excuse me. I thought I was going to sneeze. Okay. What is?
Bless you, just in case.
Yeah, thank you. This is totally live podcast.
Well, then I don't want to talk over you, so then it's like I pause and then you pause and we're waiting to see, are we going to talk over the other person? So that's hard sometimes.
Right. Well, I was going to ask you, I know that this is not your first holiday book. You've written a few of them, right? How many holiday books do you have out now?
This is my 5th one. I love holiday books because I just want to feel like I'm in the spirit, So let's see. The first one I wrote was Wrapped Up in Bow. Then there was Mingle All the Way and Married and Bright. And then I wrapped those 3 up into a collection, a book collection. And so then there's Cozy Little Christmas. And then now there's this one, Olive and Pear's Christmas Detour.
I love that. So you are a Christmas fanatic.
I do. My Christmas stuff was up right off the bat. I mean, we are counting down. The elf is all over the place. We love Christmas.
So when you are writing a holiday book, I don't know if readers know this either, but we have to write them. Usually we're writing them way in advance. So how do you get in the mood? When were you writing this book? Obviously not at Christmas time, right?
I know. That's sometimes the weirdest part. It's like 90 degrees outside, and it's people are beach weather and everything, and people are just in shorts and flip-flops, and you're like, oh, the mistletoe. It's like, give me some hot chocolate. It's just so hard. But technically, I have written 6 Christmas books because the 3rd one in my Love and Games series that's coming next year, I wrote that also. So I wrote 2 Christmas books this year, not during Christmas time. This one I wrote it was due in September. So I wrote those back to back. So for like 3 months of summer, all summer. Yeah, all summer.
So you spent all summer.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard, but, you can do a little research. Christmas is like one of my favorite times. That and Halloween, because, I love Halloween like you do. But Halloween and Christmas are my 2 favorite times. And so that was kind of hard writing a little bit during that time. But it's hard to get in the mood, but Google helps. And thinking about
do you
Christmas
have a playlist?
memories. I do. I have multiple Christmas playlists. You can watch a few Christmas movies, but that's kind of hard too. I don't really like to read or write or watch movies that are Christmas related when I'm writing it. So I don't want somebody else's idea to slip into mine, And then I'll be like, this is brilliant, and then realize that it's somebody else's. So you're like, let's take that out. So yeah, it's kind of hard with that part. So mostly music and hot chocolate.
Yes, lots of hot chocolate when it's 90 out.
Exactly.
Crank up the air conditioner there, a little chill in the air.
Yep, keep it chilly.
So what's next for you? What do you have coming up next?
Okay, so next I'm writing the 2nd book in my Terms and Conditions series. After the Friendship Contract, I have the 2nd book, and that one is coming. And then after that, I'm writing this new series. I just got a new book deal for the Through the Grapevine series, which is a vineyard series, and I love it so much. I cannot wait to write it. Those are all coming that I need to write. What's releasing next is in April, I have Monopoly, which is the first one in my Loving Game series. Super excited about this one. Super excited to tell people and for people to read it and fall in love with Monopoly and board games, and it's just so much fun. And the lingo in it.
Yes. Yes.
I'm super excited.
I'm excited for that one too, because I remember when you were writing it, and I love board games also. So people can pre-order Monopoly right now, right?
Yes, they can. It's available to pre-order on Amazon and pretty much everywhere books sold, Barnes & Noble, Apple, Kobo, I think, all the places. If you go to my website, it's on the front page to pre-order.
And you want to tell everybody the story about, what Monopoly is about?
Yes. Okay. It's a rivals to lovers book. So I don't like to say enemies because they don't hate each other. They just are mildly annoyed with each other. It's a game shop owner. She owns Loving Games, which is with her sister and her best friend. Her name is Harper. And Declan is in town to fix up his grandfather's home, his late grandfather's home. So during this time, he enters this Monopoly tournament at Loving Games, and they just butt heads and have two bad first impressions of each other and end up rivals in this tournament. And it's so much fun because they're fighting it, but they're totally attracted to each other. And it's just so much fun. I just am so in love with this book.
And how many times have you played Monopoly with your kids? Are they old enough for Monopoly yet?
They are. For the kid Monopolies, we have like a llama Monopoly. But they don't really have the patience for it yet. So, because Monopoly is a game that you sit around and play, and it takes a little while, and it doesn't end nice and neat really quickly. So
right.
If you play the short game, it's still going to be long. So they don't have the patience for it just yet.
We have fond family memories of Monopoly because that is when I discovered, I already knew that my daughter was an evil super genius, but we had to make a special Monopoly rule that she was never allowed to be banker ever again because she kept winning. And finally we noticed that every time Panda gave someone a payday when they went around go, she also managed to give herself one. And our board kept running out of $100 bills. Yeah, we're like, why are we out of $100? Oh, she has them all. So, Monopoly, you have to be careful.
I'm telling you, the banker is always corrupt. They're always hiding money somewhere. And
right?
It's just hilarious.
Oh, my gosh. But I can't wait for that book. I'm very excited. So everyone go out and pre-order Monopoly because you won't be sorry. It's going to be so good. Can't wait.
Oh, thank you.
So back on holidays, what are your favorite holiday movies, and have you discovered any new ones this year? It's so fun right now because it's like Netflix, Hulu, HBO, all the streaming services are all making their own holiday rom-coms. Oh, my gosh, there's so many. So anyway, what have you watched? What's great? What do we need to see?
Okay, so I've watched a bunch of classics already. So, of course, we've already watched Elf, Home Alone. The Holiday is my favorite. I've watched This Christmas. And then some of the newer ones, like I like Holidays, Love Hard.
Yes.
And then there's 12 Pups of Christmas. There's just so many. Merry Little Christmas. There's just so many, like, if you just go on any streaming service, there's a holiday section now, and there's endless holidays. Oh, and the Prince for Christmas, the Holiday Switch, or the Princess Switch, or whatever, with Vanessa Hudgens. We watched all three of those. There's just so many, but we love it. We love watching the holiday movies. Just bring them on, because we are ready.
Me too. Yeah, I love Love, Heart, and Holiday. Those were both so fantastic and fun. I also loved, if you haven't seen it yet, A Castle for Christmas. It came out last year, but Carrie Elwes from Princess Bride is in it. Did you see it?
Is that the one
Brooke
with Brooke
Shields, I think. Yes.
Yes. Love that one. That one is so cute.
And, you know, that one, my husband and I were talking about, because I made him watch, there's a new one with Amy, what's her name, from Lucifer. She's a pop star, and they tell her she has to do a Christmas song or they'll cut her from the label. And
Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yes.
I watched it.
And
all the
aunties were there.
It was good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I loved it. Yeah, and so much delicious Mexican food in it. But yeah, that was super cute.
Yeah.
But we were talking, my husband and I were talking about it because he's a writer, and he liked the movie, loved the Christmas song that they did, and he goes, but you know, the timing was so fast and all this stuff, and how am I supposed to suspend my disbelief? And we started talking about how holiday rom-coms, and I can talk to you about this because you're a romance writer, but holiday rom-coms want to end on a kiss. And it's not realistic for you to have a long time frame if no one's going to have sex, which was why I loved A Castle for Christmas, because they let them have sex. I'm like, geez, these are adults, consenting adults, you guys. But
that's
it's like they want to keep
Netflix.
it. Yeah. It's so funny. I'm like, how come a Christmas movie they can't, like, I watched the Lindsay Lohan one that just came out too, where she hits her head. Yeah, and I liked that one too, but I'm like, seriously? I mean, really? You're just going to end it on a kiss. Okay.
Right. The kiss is the happily ever after. I know. It's just, it's interesting choices being made.
Right. Well, and I think maybe it's because the holiday movie as a genre probably did come from Hallmark, where it has to be, you know, very, very, very PG. But I'm waiting for them to be a little more realistic. You know, I mean, it's okay for them to be consenting adults.
We've been promoting this book saying Hallmark Christmas movie, but hotter. Like, because we need people to know that it's not ending in a kiss. There's going to be some steam happening here, because, I mean, you're with your childhood crush, you're with your enemy turned, you know, lover. It's going to be some passion and sparks and heat. And even just because it's Christmas time doesn't mean there's no sex.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just like, you know, there's mistletoe everywhere at Christmas. How come all these people, they don't even kiss till the very end? I'm like, really? Who are these people? I'm starting to worry about you.
Right. I mean, it's true. They just always end with a magic kiss that just means they're going to be together forever.
I guess, yeah. I can't figure that out. But I appreciated the Brooke Shields one where they went there, because, oh my gosh, you guys. But I think that's why so many of the little holiday movies just start at the holidays and just, you know, and I think I think that one, I enjoyed that one more also because they actually went there, you know, and they finally had sex, and then that messed everything up, but then they fixed it. And that's much more realistic to me. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe it's just the romance writer in me.
I'm totally in agreement with you. You are not alone in this. Do not feel alone.
But I still watch them anyway because I'm a sucker. But
I mean, I really enjoy the movies, though. It's so fun. It's so Christmassy. And the decorations, I just think there's not a scene that doesn't have, like, all these poinsettias and garland and ornaments and trees. There's always a Christmas tree farm everywhere you go. I mean, it's so fun to look at, though, and it's festive. So I give them a pass.
I agree. Right. We give them a pass for realism.
Yes. Because any place that has that much Christmas stuff, you know, it's not really that realistic. So if they don't want to do the games, that's okay.
Do you, now that you're done writing the Christmas books, do you enjoy reading Christmas books? Are there some cool holiday books out there that we should all be reading?
Yes, there always are. Let's see. I have three really cool ones that I really love. My favorite of all time is One Day in December by Josie Silver. I mean, it's a long book, but it is so good, and you just want to be in the book. I just would like to just jump in there for a little while, and it's so good. Then there's In the Holidays by Christina Lauren and Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I love those. Let me see. Oh, and then I'm reading I got two books from NetGalley, so let's shout out to NetGalley for approving me. I got One Last Gift by Emily Stone and Lindsay Kelk, The Christmas Wish. I'm reading those at the moment.
Okay.
So
yes, there are great Christmas books that I'm adding to my list right now.
There's so many that I want to read. The problem is that there's just so little time. There's write a bajillion books, do all the promotions and all the things and the giveaways, and then find time to read too. So, but I do listen
you're getting
to a lot
ready
of
for
audio
Christmas.
Yes, and there's children and a dog and a husband.
Yes,
but
right.
I am multitasking though. I've got them on my audiobook. So if I'm doing dishes or laundry or in the car, there's an audiobook on. If I'm at night, I'll have my Kindle open. And technically, I'm not really reading too many Christmas books right now because there's a few that I still haven't finished from the summer that I really wanted to read.
Right.
So, mood reading.
Well,
that's a thing about mood reading.
Right. And I'll give a shout out too for Being Mary from Mika James, who we both write with.
Yes.
But it is such an adorable Christmas novella, and you will read it super fast, but it's so cute. It has one of the cutest little meet cutes that I've ever read, and I mean it only works in a holiday book because she has like light up antlers on. But you know, it's definitely worth reading.
Mika's writing is just awesome altogether. So yes, Being Mary by Mika James is top notch.
Yes, very Christmassy and cute. So definitely worth checking out. And speaking of audiobooks, I love audiobooks, and I do that as well, multitasking with an audiobook going. Are any of your books in audio for readers to grab?
Right now, Mixed Signals is almost done with Audible because I'm working on getting the full All Mixed Up series into audio. And then I'm going to be working on getting the Friendship Contract into audio here shortly. That's my goal for 2023 for that book.
Yay. And are you doing these yourself, like through ACX? Do you get to pick the narrators and everything?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the Friendship Contract through ACX, but I'm doing 3 other books, Mixed Signals, Mixed Match, Mixed Emotions through Script.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be coming.
So you didn't get to pick those, but did they turn out good? Do you like them?
I haven't picked the narrator yet. That's coming.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were going to let you pick, Lucky. I didn't get to pick.
Oh, wow. Really?
See, you're special. No, mine just
Lisa,
came out.
Now you got my mind thinking. Now I'm thinking about this. Now I better be sure. I mean, hopefully there's a good narrator, because the narrator makes so much of a difference. If it's not a good
really
narrator,
does.
The book is not going to do well. Unfortunately, as a person who listens to them all the time, the narrator must be good.
For sure, I agree. And with some of my books, they'll have dual narrators, And so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the few times that I've had a narrator where I'm like, well, I've been so happy that the other narrator is awesome. So you just keep going to listen for that
Right.
one.
I mean, it's so hard because you just think most books are like 8 to 12 hours. And
Right.
if you're going to be listening to that voice for that long, if it's just not a good voice, it's just going to be very difficult. It just really is.
Right, for sure.
I
Well,
mean,
we're running
if I
out
got
of
Jacob
time,
Morgan.
so right. Well, how can readers get in touch with you? Are you on social media? How should they get in touch after they read Christmas Detour?
Okay, I am on Instagram most of the time, Mia Heintzelman author, and then sometimes I'm on TikTok. I'm not that great at it, but also Mia Heintzelman author. I'm on Twitter at Mia Heintzelman, and I broke down and joined the Hive. I'm Mia Heintzelman there. My Mia Heintzelman author was too long, and I'm on Facebook, but I'm not active there. I need my sanity sometimes. But my website is miaheintzelman.com.
And there's a link to it right there on Blog Talk. So definitely go sign up for her newsletter so you don't miss a book. And thanks so much for being here, Mia. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll probably see you in a few hours. So, but
yes.
Thank you so much again for having me. If you read Oliver Pierce.
Thanks for joining us on Booklights. Be sure to connect with us at www.readersentertainment.com for articles, blogs, videos, and podcasts that matter to readers.